Joining us here on the set is one of Gwen Graham's biggest defenders. None other than the Capitalist's own education correspondent, Wright. Lane?
Thank you, Brian. An open letter to Gwen Graham. Dear Gwen, some people may think you're out of touch, or that you fake outrage and orchestrate cheap political stunts to score points. Like that time you called Senator Rubio and left a voicemail message and videotaped it.
Hi, Senator Rubio. This is Gwen Graham.
But I don't think you're guilty of any of those things. Nope, not me. I think you're a bold leader who dares to say the things that, for most people, make little to no sense. I mean, just last week, your execution of jokes at the annual Associated Press shindig became the laughingstock, but those mean reporters obviously just don't have the intellect to get your humor. I mean, when you landed that knee slapper right out of the gate, let me see if I can reenact it. The burning question of the day. I know, right? I'm wearing black heels, high heels, and I can go backwards in high heels. For those of you who have the shoe question, that's the answer to my shoes. I was dying. And when I saw that video of you going elbow deep into that cow's rear end just to prove how relatable your life is to the rest of us,
trying to learn and experience new things, and it was amazing.
But more important than your wit and your folksy charm is your sound and studied rhetoric on school policy. I was awestruck when I saw the video of you telling an audience in Palm Beach that you were going to end labeling of schools.
I'm going to end labeling of schools.
But you didn't stop there. Labeling? You said incredulously.
Labeling? How dare the state of Florida degrade our students by saying to them, you are less than. You are a D, you are an F. That's going to end.
And I'm thinking, I know, right? Who cares that 70% of our kids in those D and F schools, on average, can't read or do math at their grade level? I mean, of course we all care, but we shouldn't actually tell people this stuff. How dare the state of Florida make anyone feel bad about stuff that really sucks? At first I thought, picking up on your suggestion here, that we should just give all D and F schools a rating of sunshine or rainbow, respectively. Those labels feel really good to me. But then I realized that eventually people would pick up on the fact that these schools are still grossly underserving our kids. So really, the best thing to do is to stop looking at performance altogether. Critics might argue that it'll risk rejecting or neglecting poor and minority students and students with disabilities even more than we already do. But if you just help them understand the reward of nobody ever feeling bad, I think we can win that fight. Nobody wants to feel bad. And it's your job, or it will be as our next governor, to protect them from that. While you're at it, we should get rid of labels in other areas of our lives. Can you also ban reviews of restaurants, businesses, hotels, colleges, hospitals, and products? People spend a lot of time and money in building and running those things, so nobody should be allowed to tell them that they're not doing well. I think we can all agree scorecards that rate politicians can go too. Of course, we would have to get rid of the grades that a committee of engineers gave Florida's coastal and stormwater infrastructure. Remember those? You quoted those grades fervently in your criticism of Governor Scott after Hurricane Irma came through, but I'm sure you didn't mean to. After all, how dare a group of civil engineers criticize the hardworking state employees who handle infrastructure and label them as less than? Not cool. Anyway, I think you see where I'm going with this. Nobody likes labels or ratings or accountability in general for that matter. So as governor, crossing my fingers here, I hope your first official act will be to ban all labels of every kind. Just think of what that will do for your approval ratings. Sincerely, Lane, your education ally.
Thank you, Lane. I couldn't have said it any better myself. And nice pocket square, by the way.
Thank you.